Mic check. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Yeah. Mic check, mic check. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Holla if you can hear me. Yeah. We on the ones and twos over here. Let's go. Come on. Fill the room up. Fill the room up. All right. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in. Not a long episode, but this is just what we need to talk about, especially as it relates to the Dallas Cowboys. I know, I get it. We've seen trades and we've seen underlining other things that happen. We've seen free agency moves. We've seen teams making all type of rash decisions, good decision, bad decisions. We've seen all of that. And here's the truth of it all, Cowboy Nation. Here's the truth. Here is the truth. I know we would love to have those guys on our team. But we got a hard salary cap. We made movements, whereas we don't have the remunerations. We don't have the cap. We don't have it. And we don't want to stretch out and then try to put back in. I believe that the Dallas Cowboys organization, they trust their drafting. They trust their scouting department. And everybody can paint a picture and say, well, the Rams finna win the Super Bowl. I mean, they look unstoppable right now. They got Odell. They got also Von Miller, and they got a Matthew Stafford. Now, we will do our research and see how all of that works out for them. And on top of that, with Cam going back to the Panthers for $10 million for 1 year. Shout out to them for that 1 year rental for $10 million. Somebody that understands and knows the system. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you all for joining and tuning in. Shout out to you, Brandon Maddox. Appreciate you. And shout out to my Facebook people over there. We're live on Facebook. And here we go. Shout out to you, Nina. Appreciate you for jumping in. Especially with Randy Gregory going down. This is Sean King. Especially with Randy Gregory going down. I get it. I know you would like to see Von Miller, but Randy Gregory will be down for 3 weeks. 3 weeks does not equates $17 million. That's what Von Miller contract is, $17 million. That's a lot of money. We only have $3 million, Cowboy Nation. Oh, the Rams. They got to pay $14 million. $14 million to Odell Beckham. And we'll see how all of that unfolds. And I don't know where they're getting the money. And that's the craziest part of it all. Like how they get 17 plus 14. I don't care how you spread it around, but the NFL makes some rulings for it. Y'all know how this thing goes. Steve says the Rams are trying to go buy a Super Bowl. They're trying everything they can possible. But I'm quite sure that the Cowboys, we don't have that longitude nor latitude. That is a lot of money, yeah. So do we have room? We got, let me just break this down. Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Cedric Wilson. We just didn't have the room. We just didn't have the room for Odell Beckham. And especially the $14 million contract, we didn't definitely have that room. Is he worth the $14 million? I can tell you, I don't know. They have to sign him for a $5.8 million signing bonus, and they are accounted for the $10 million deal there. And he can always go in and renegotiate it, and that's just how it goes. But I come here to tell you, Cowboy Nation, just because you got the players does not mean that you're going to win the Super Bowl. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get to this Super Bowl. A lot of continuity. We've seen the Tennessee Titans. They were down their running back, and they went up against the LA Rams, and they said, okay, y'all going to be cute. We're going to physical. We're going to outperform you on the physicality. And they went right at them. Yeah, shout out to you, Sadiqua. Appreciate you so much. He said, hit that like button, please. Smash it. Smash it for your boy. Well, the Rams had Broncos cover that remaining money on Von Miller contract. No, they still gotta pay him the remaining money, but they still gotta pay him for next season. So that's just how that goes, unfortunately. Uh Special K says 14 million is too much. And that's just how it is. And when you're looking for a certain reason to go to the Super Bowl, it's all in. They are going all in, but here's the situation. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Here's the situation, Cowboy Nation. Really appreciate you guys. Here's the absolute situation. And hear me out. The Dallas Cowboys, we don't have that luxury. Number one, our fan base. We don't have that longitude nor latitude. Why, Law? Why? Because let's say, for example, we brought in Cam Newton. The moment the quarterback have a bad day, start Cam Newton, wave. Cam Newton, Cam Newton, Cam Newton, Cam Newton. We have the most fickle fan base. And it's not you guys that's watching. I'm talking about the media. They jump on us when we win and they find holes and look for reasons why we won. They discount our wins, all right? And we have all of the noise. I've literally seen people willing to fire Mike McCarthy when we were 6-1. And now that we're 6-2, they really, really ready to fire Mike McCarthy. I've literally seen people say, hey, Kellen Moore should be the ultimate head coach now, going into his third year as an offensive coordinator. Still wet behind the ear. And I've seen the same fan base where they love Ezekiel Elliott now, but they was willing to usher Ezekiel Elliott out. Said Amari Cooper is trash. This is what we're dealing with. So the moment we get a legitimate backup quarterback, they be willing to say, hey, get Dak up out of here. They were saying it with Cooper Rush. No other fan base that do this type of conversation. And if you think that CeeDee Lamb is getting fined left and right, waving, getting fined. He can't even wave, and he's getting fined left and right. Don't you know the moment Odell come over here to Dallas land and put anything on, oh my goodness, they will excoriate him, cast aspersions on him. Just for yelling at the camera, they'd probably be a fine for that. Y'all think that CeeDee Lamb is polarizing? Imagine Odell barking on the sidelines or even sitting down by himself. It will be total pandemonium. They paint you into a corner when you are the America's team. Dez Bryant was painted as a villain his whole entire career. Oh, he was stealing from Walmart. Couldn't find no tape or no evidence of it, right? And that was on the minds, hearts of everybody. People will remember your negatives more so than your positives. And even Cam Newton, shoo, y'all think that all of the noise during the off season about him, and I ain't gonna say the word, but let me see if I can contextualize it like this: him getting let me see if we can call it a stab, instead of the other word, because they will ping your channel if you say it. Him getting the stab, not getting the stab, easy stab or easy not stab, and can you imagine if he did something like Aaron Rodgers? y'all better be mindful that and good and lucky that you have a quarterback like Dak Prescott who thinks beyond the press clippings, who got to make sure that he move around the landmines. Um, When is Reggie P says when is D Law is coming back? I'm thinking after Thanksgiving. And he was working the courts today, but he don't. I think after Thanksgiving. But oh my God, AJ Boomer, yeah, and Randy is out, yeah, yeah, for multiple weeks, yeah, for multiple weeks. And look what we had to uncover with Randy Gregory. Y'all know that the NFL don't like the Cowboys, and the moment, and that's why I make it my business. That's why I absolutely make it my business, even after a win. I still point out the aficionados because when you point out the aficionados after lose or after you lose or what have you, they say, you just Cowboys crying, and we don't be crying. We be telling the truth. You coming to the game this weekend? Can't wait to see you there. If you're in the Dallas area, come on out to Cowboys Experience, and we have a meet and greet. We have one of the star players that's going to be at that event, so come on out. Come on out. Come on out. The RG loss is big one. Michael can line up on the edge. They're gonna double him up and wear him out. This is from Brandon. I mean, that's what I would do. But the Cowboys organization keeping that close to the vest. They're not gonna let anybody know that they are where they're gonna put him at. Jay Reese says, "Do you know Dez?" Shout out to Jay Reese. Appreciate him. Yeah, we know Dez. We know of Dez. Yes, indeed. But they painted him into that thing there. We need to cut practice and go for going forward. It seems like our players get injured more in practice and not in the game. This is from Special K. The practices, players getting injured in practice. Practice, you got to practice though. Maybe the routine and the way we practice, the nature that we're practicing. And maybe we need to do like an analysis. Are these injuries coming while we are inside the facility, or are they happening or they are occurring while we are outside? Somebody need to do that analysis. So get with some of the beat writers, inbox them, shoot them some tweets and say, hey, is there a correlation between these players having these soft tissues issues? Is this indoor when you're practicing inside, or is this happening when you're outside? We need to know. We need to know flat out. And from my understanding, from a calf strain, you got to have you got to stretch. You got to make sure you have plenty of fluids in your system. And on top of that, when you're feeling that if it's hurting on a consistent basis, then you go to your trainer and say, hey, this is what's going on. Appreciate you. You booked through the Cowboys Experience. You're a real one. Yeah, I appreciate you that. Keanu Neal, I feel, needs to go. Kobe, shout out to you, Kobe. You see, the thing is with Keanu Neal, and he have yet to make a big splash play for us, and he have yet to be like that guy that you look back and say, okay, he had a solid performance. He's supposed to be that bridge guy. He's supposed to be the bridge guy for either Jabril Cox or that person that can relay information over to our guys that we're supposed to develop and draft with, right? Like the Luke Giffords of the world. Of course, he's been here for a cup of coffee, but also the Francis Bernard. You're supposed to bring in older guys to be that bridge guy, and unfortunately, he have not stood out to us, right? Full throttle in practice is Steven, yeah. All the soft tissues stuff is popping up. Yeah, you're right. Uh, Viral says the poor Rams just got cancer. If I could be transparent, I don't think that and I know the Rams fan, they should be feeling good about their acquisition with Odell Beckham, but I don't think that he would do anything much more than what they got out of Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson was the guy that they released. And think about this. Those boys that was all through training camp, all through off-season workout, they probably like, hey, dog, you got rid of Deshaun Jackson, right? And now you got this guy. They gonna like it because of the namesake, right? And the youthfulness of him. I think he's what, 28, 29. They're gonna like that part of it. But we'll see how all of this stuff work out. Appreciate you for becoming one of the YouTube members there. Mark Anthony says he totally disagree uh, on which topic. I want Micah playing at linebacker on Sunday. Cordell Patterson can pose problems. Yeah. I like to see Luke as the Mike. Is Luke ready for that Mike position, Jay? I know you've been following Luke Gifford. Is he ready for it? And do you give him the green dot or you don't give him the green dot? You just keep that as J. Ron Curse responsibilities. Do you take upon the information and say, well, it didn't work for us last game. Let's keep Parsons with the green dot. Let me know. Let me know of that, Jay Reese. Let me know. Dutch said, hey, we need to sign Alden Smith and Geno Atkins. Sign them both, play them ASAP. Alden Smith, that's a no. As soon as he signed with the Cowboys, they would suspend him, right? Geno Atkins, I got a cup of coffee for him. Bring him in for a cup of coffee. We need to see what we're going to get out of Osa again. Of course, Gilmore and Tristan Hill. But if Tristan Hill and Gilmore, if they're not really going in, we gonna have to really say to ourselves, come on, man, bring him in for a veteran minimum, Geno Atkins, and let's see what he can roll with. Jay Reese says, I appreciate you. Curse with the green dot. Luke still at Mike. All right. All right. All right. We'll see about that one. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Mark says, hey, I will sign Olivier Vernon and Snack Harrison. Olivier, yeah. You got 3 weeks. But my only thing is, you're going to have to play around with this fire. You're going to have to say to yourself, okay, here's what we're going to do. We got to see what we got out of Bradley and I. We got to. We can't play around with that one. We got to see what we can get out of Bradley and I before we make that move. Dorrance Armstrong, I'm already knowing what we're going to get out of Dorrance Armstrong at this point. I mean, come on. It's been how many years? I mean, he showed up in preseason, but preseason is preseason. Basham, he's living up to his name, Basham. He had 13 pressures. He's close, but no cigar guy. He get there. He's good in pass situation. Sus and run support, That's just how I look at it. Law, I love this Q&A, baby. Do you think trading a third for Byron Jones is a good idea? No. We keep our draft picks. And if we wanted to keep them, we could have did something else down the line. But no, I wouldn't get rid of a third round draft pick for Byron. All right, so at this point, we got a couple more minutes. Let me introduce you guys to the show. My name is Law Nation. Click that link right there, and you'll be added into the show. Just click that link if you want to be added into the show. I want to give you guys an opportunity to share your thoughts, whether you agree or disagree, whether you want to pick a fight or what have you. Let's talk about this. Shout out to all of the people that's watching. Shout out to the LA Rams for making their acquisition, and a shout out to the Panthers for making their acquisitions to improve their team. The link, it will look like that. That's the link to be a part of this show. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yeah. Law Nation, what's going on? Appreciate you. DeMonte KZ, we will see. I haven't heard any other news on DeMonte KZ. You're going to have to introduce me to that part of it, unfortunately. Appreciate everybody for jumping in. Thanks for joining the nation. Ashley, thank you for joining the nation. Yeah, y'all do that favor. Y'all hit that like button, smash it. Yeah, you tell the like button to lean forward a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. And this is what you do to the like button. You slap that like button for me. Tristan Hill, practice today. Okay. Shout out to you, Ray. Well, if you haven't heard anything, you said me either. Well, if you haven't heard anything new about DeMonte KZ, then he will be starting at that safety position. I thought something else happened to DeMonte KZ. Appreciate you, Sally. Thank you for jumping in. 100 grand, you live.
Hey man. We ain't got smoked weed every day for a couple of weeks now.
You
So,
you don't have that. Let me look for it. Let me look for it. There we go.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, you don't got that at all. I got so many drops on this thing. It took me forever to find it. What you got for this episode, 100? You still there? You done muted yourself, dog. Hold on, let me unmute you. You muted yourself. You hit that unmute. You laughed too hard. You done mute yourself, bro. Come back in, man. Yeah, he done muted himself unless he lost connection. Odell isn't the old Odell. Yeah. I like 100 grand, dog. You didn't talk about old boy.
FBI, open up! Bruh.
Come on, bro. You wildin'. What's good with you? Demetrius, what's good, man? All right. I'm gonna post this link one more time. Well, I don't have to post it one more time. Let me just pin it to the top. We don't have that many people watching right now. We don't have that many people. Here we go. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna pin it. Here we go. Y'all see it? 100, man. You all right? No.
I got a phone call, man.
It was Shaniqua.
Phone call.
Boy, I told you to be in the house with the oodles and noodles.
Phone call knocked me off, man.
Yeah.
I had to send him to the answering machine for my brother-in-law, man. Call you back.
Oh my goodness.
You
man.
feel me? But yeah,
Yes,
man, it's next man up, man. And I believe in this team until they show me different. It's been next man up all year. So I ain't worried about nothing.
You ain't worried about nothing over there.
Nah, if this was Jason Garrett, then it would be a different story. But this team has shown next man up. And he's been gone before. And we were winning. So I'm not worried about it.
Not worried. So who you gonna put out there? Do you want it? Are you a Bradley or not fan like me? I'm really high on Bradley or not.
Yeah, I like him. Mm-hmm. I like
Dorrance Armstrong. What's your thoughts on him?
He's so to me, Lord. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Basham, Golston. Who you like?
I like Basham.
Yeah, he at least get the pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
Ghost got those doggone concrete feet. I'm like,
he ain't going nowhere.
We gonna get to the edge.
He ain't going.
I was like, God, dog, what you doing, man? You stomping your cute dog over there, you know?
Yeah, exactly. We need somebody that's gonna get to the quarterback, man. That's the name of the game. Even if you don't sack the quarterback, let them know you coming. You know?
Yeah.
Let them know you coming. So. I feel like we good, man. I feel like it is this the offense do what the offense is supposed to do. We good.
Yeah.
We good.
So what's your thoughts, man? And you know I'm about to say it. You know, I know my dogs, man. They've been going back and forth. They've been fighting over this, man. I've been sitting there like, dude, I don't care. Long as we win it, I just want the results. I don't care how the hot dog is made or the sausage is made.
Mm-hmm.
But what's your thoughts on this front five, though? Those tackles on the end.
Put it back the way it was. Put it back the way it was. Don't mess up the chemistry here, man. That's a big reason why we lost that game. Because you switching things around. If you want Lyle, just put him back where he was and see what's going on. Like what people don't understand, you a backup for a reason. You a backup to come in and do your job and then go back to being a backup.
Oh, so I get what you said. So basically, the Cowboys would have been in better shape just inserting Lyle Collins and then say, hey, Tyron Sucky, since Tyron Smith is injured, you played that left tackle. You already got some reps in that. We're not going to change anything.
No. That's what I'm saying, Lo.
I can absolutely live with that as long as they don't play this musical chair situation, and now they're thinking about their second guessing. So this game will speak everything.
But you know you can't do that with the offensive line, Lo. You can't play musical chairs on the lines, Lo. You can't do that. It has to be one solid unit. That's the only position group that's one solid unit. You can't play games with that. I don't know if you right-handed or left-handed, Lord. But what if they say, "Hey, Lord, man, you got to use your left, Lord. You got to use your left for everything." You gonna
see James Harden left-handed. I'm right-handed. Hey, Lord, you look like James Harden. No, I'm right-handed, dog. I can't do nothing with my left, man. I can drive a little bit to my left, but I'm gonna switch back over to my right. I'm gonna drive when I get to close enough. I'm gonna switch on you, you know.
Yeah. But it's gonna be difficult for you to do that. So it's like, how you gonna tell these guys to switch? You play the left and you play the right and think it's gonna be good? No. No. Especially with Terrence Steele. He ain't got a lot of reps to begin with. How you gonna have him switch to a whole nother side? That don't make sense to me. Does it make sense to you?
It absolutely don't, because I would have accepted more if they would have just stand firm in what they believe in. But we'll find out. Look, this game everything hinges on that, though.
Yeah.
If we see this game, whereas Dak Prescott, all I want is my quarterback to be healthy and comfortable.
That's number one priority.
When he come over to the house, I can say, "Hey, Dak, look, he got full command. Hey, man, just take your shoes off. That's the only thing I'm gonna ask him. Hey, man,
that's it. Anything else? You want me to get you some water?
You want me to? I'm gonna give him some water. You want wine? You want cheese? You want Johnny Walker Blue?
You don't want nothing in the fridge? I'll Uber eat it for you. What you?
Dog. I got this plush seat. You might got something better at your house, but I got this plush seat. You know what I'm saying? You remember on Coming to America? He said, "This is a lazy boy." I'm gonna put him in a lazy boy. I'm gonna be just like that dude, man.
Right in front of the TV. You don't got no blockage. No blockage.
and check on him so many times that he gonna be like, "Damn, dog, let me breathe." You want the round cubes or the square cubes? You know, I'm a little bougie over here, 100 grand. I got the round cubes.
Okay,
and I got the square ones. You know.
Okay. All right, check law out.
A little bougie for special guests, you know. But some people, I'm gonna keep them at the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't even get in, man. We could talk outside, man. Chill on the porch.
Knocking on the door, 100. They knocking on the door. I said, did they call before they come? I'm looking at them at the ringer. I'm gonna dim the lights. You know, I got this smartphone. I can dim the lights.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They didn't call before they come.
I'm the same way, love. You don't call before you.
but Dak be knocking on the door. Oh, that's Dak. That's Ray Dakota.
Hey, Dak, you ain't got to call. You should just show up, Dak. That's all you got to do.
That's what they should do with Dak Prescott. So come on in. Hey, we got this nice offensive line waiting for you. Oh, excuse me, we got Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard that would take the ball if needed. You know, we got all of that stuff for you.
But here's another thing. Do you think they doing this stuff with the line and the kind of like get ready for the playoffs a little bit? You don't want to show, because one thing about this coaching staff, they don't like to show their hand. I noticed that. They like to keep things on tuck. So you think they like playing around with different stuff, trying to see like what works. So when the playoffs come, it's like this is our best stuff. Let's go. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like,
right. Well, to that point, they might be saying, let's rip the Band-Aid off now. Let's go ahead and go through the growing pains. We know he's going to struggle at left tackle, Terrence Steele. We're not going to move Connor Williams because this is a contract year. We're going to do him a solid, right? And we're going to make sure that La'el Collins can get back in shape in season.
Right.
That's what they did. They said, okay, we're just going to go with that. But you're risking it all because you got a $160 million quarterback that you didn't let it be comfortable. You know,
you don't want to do that.
You didn't tell him to take your shoes off. You ain't show him where the restroom is at. You know, you just say, come on, this is your house. Come on, you get comfortable, make yourself comfortable. That's what they said. Make yourself comfortable.
Agree. Yeah. And I think if you're going to do that, why don't you use one of them big boys as like a fullback like you did last time, and it's like an extra lineman out there to help Dak, and you could just max protect. And hey, if you're gonna run the ball, if they don't got a lot of them boys in the box, run the ball. If they want to play man, then you got those playmakers on the outside. That way, you ain't got to worry about Dak getting touched.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is at this point. So, hey, before I wrap it up, man, because I had said I was gonna go a little short on this one. I'm doing it through StreamYards, and it's not through my other fancy dancy way of broadcasting today. What's your final? I'm gonna do it like we do on the final word. What's your final word?
Don't sweat, man. We gonna win on Sunday, man. Simple as that.
Look, this is what we gonna do. We ain't gonna give out no more score prediction.
Lord said I'm a little light on the pocket.
I'm going light on the score prediction, bro.
Lord said, hey man, I can't take the wife said, hold on now. That bank account look kind of low.
She's the financial accountant, man. I spent literally a stack in the pro shop sending out all of those jerseys, man. But it was still worth it. And when I sent them out, she said, "You didn't use UPS? You bougie. You use FedEx on that thing." You know, FedEx, they charge you that.
They charge. FedEx charge, man.
I didn't know you was in New Jersey. So when I sent it, the dude was at FedEx like, all right, we got the $59.99. I said, damn. Or he said, or if we can make 4 days, he can get it out there in 4 days. I said, whoa, you mean to tell me the $59.99 you ain't getting it? He said, no, the $59.99 is for 4 days.
Woo!
But the but if you want to give it to them in 7 business days, it's $24.99. I said, hey, you ain't got anything cheaper? I said, let me go. Hey, I said, I don't think my dog gonna need that hoodie that quick. So let's just let me do the $24.99 for you, man.
Hey, can you do a special? If he can get it in 2 weeks, you get it down to like $10.
No, I was trying, but FedEx didn't give, dog. FedEx expensive and low key. You the one that helped me out because everybody else got their authentic jerseys and stuff.
Oh, okay.
That dog $100,000 said, "Nah, dog, just give me this. But just give me the hoodie." I said, "I'll give you the hoodie."
Knock a lot off, huh?
You knocked the whole lot off, you know. But people would never realize that them jerseys was a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
Shoot,
them jerseys, and like you said, you ain't getting no bootleg. You ain't getting no jerseys from overseas over here. You getting the authentic straight.
The next edition, I might do the Walmart special,
baby. You can switch the. At least you can switch the numbers around.
Yeah. Yo, man, it's good.
You know what I mean?
Man, I appreciate you so much, man. I feel roll up out of here, man.
All right, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you too, man.
Yeah. Let me give myself one of these horns, you know. for the jersey. All right, guys, we up out of here, man. Lady Jessica, call back. I see you waiting in the queue, but I'm about to roll up out of here. So for anybody that's just been here watching, the final word was Odell Beckham. He signed with LA. Shout out to Odell Beckham to live and die in LA. And Cam is going back to the Panthers, So maybe some juices can flow over there for the Panthers and they can revive their season. But it is what it is. Shout out to everybody. That's been my time. I really, really thank you guys for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's listen to this. Let me know if y'all can hit it.
I just wanna
Run it up, baby.
Kinda check or something. I've been really in the field, yeah. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
I'm gonna leave when that beat kick in. That beat so hard. Come on,
I just wanna run it up. Yeah. Kinda check the song.
Come on.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Hey.
Count that too, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change to the safe, got blues inside.
Yeah.
Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game.
Hey.
I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T-Black, I'm with Reverend now.
Hey.
I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with Jay, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now.
Come on.
Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me.
Hey.
I mix Nike with designer, I experiment.
Come on.
You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it
too legit.
I've been really in the field, let her rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Yeah.
Kinda check the song. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Let's speed up, run it up a little bit. Come on. We're gonna run it up, baby.
Trying to run it up.
Hey. Come on.
I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip, this wet. Tell her run it up.
Run it.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell her run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip, this wet. Tell her run it up. No sleep, no rest.
Come on.
Crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell her run it up. 9 out of 10, run through my hands, I'm by my lonely.
All right.
Turn to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me.
Don't zone
I'm
me.
number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady.
Yeah.
The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy.
Can't call me lazy, baby.
Boy said they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and
I had to turn that one down because he said Tom Brady. No. Come on.
Tell him run it
hey.
No sleep, no
I need
rest.
6 rings though.
But first I stretch.
Come on.
Run it I wake up, flex,
hey.
Down that check. No drip, this tell him run it No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell him run it Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry.
Let's go, we out, baby.
Play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself there getting buried. That's with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, I'm down that check, no drip.